and Rebecca. Today, our stories are based on the Berlin crisis.
This was concerning the status of divided Germany and the city of Berlin, which brought about the construction of the Berlin Wall in August of 1961. Now, we're going to our investigative reporter, Avi Allen, who will tell you more about what brought about this crisis.
At the end of World War II, Germany was divided into occupation zones, with each Allied force in control of its own. Berlin was in the Soviet sector, but the Allies decided to divide it so each Ally could have access to Berlin. By the end of the 1950s, however, the Soviets wanted the Allies out of Berlin. The Allies refused and the situation grew tense. The Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev met with the new United States President John F. Kennedy in Geneva of 1961 and spoke about his want for the Allies out of Berlin and proposed a peace treaty on Soviet terms. However, the Allies refused to give up their access to Berlin. And that's all I have. Back to you, Rebecca.
Now to our lead research reporter, Danny Tanner, to tell you about the Berlin Wall.
Hey guys! In early August of 1961, the Soviet-controlled East Germans began cutting off all routes of escape to West Berlin, which was 97 miles surrounding the city and 27 miles that cut through the heart of the city. The Soviets and the East Germans moved in with a massive force, which caused Kennedy to call 148,000 National Guardsmen and reservists to active duty. Soon the East Germans began to build a wall, a real-life symbol of what Winston Churchill had called the Iron Curtain, dividing Soviet-controlled Eastern Europe and Western Berlin. Back to you, studio.
After they had set up the wall, the access checkpoints became points of contention. By October 27th of 1961, the Soviets had 10 tanks on the east side of Checkpoint Charlie. This made headlines across the world. Everyone thought the Cold War would soon become very hot. But then Moscow and Washington agreed to pull back from the confrontation.
There has been dozens of reports, meetings, and discussions on the possible nuclear war during the summer of 1961. The Berlin Wall stood for another 28 years before the citizens of East Germany rose up and regained their freedom.
And that's all we have for today. Check back for more updates on the Berlin situation soon.